us what your thoughts are on
Just
that.
wait until you swallow. Wait until you swallow before you rate it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the No Easy Way Out podcast after hours. We are coming to you as always from the Armory in beautiful downtown Owasso, Michigan, home to our company, AZ Business Solutions, where we help grow your brand from
A to Z.
to Z. Very good, very good. So, welcome back, boys. It's good to have you today. It's been a very, very busy Thursday. We've been all over the country. We've been all over, well, not all over the country, but all over the state today. We got murals happening. We got videos being produced. We got websites being built. We got podcasts happening all day, every day. It's been a good day here at AZ. And me and Dan started our day in Saginaw at Good Times Pizza. And that got us thinking. We recently did a project for Good Times Pizza. Zach, you remember, you were there.
I was there. I edited the video.
Jordan, you were there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shot
And,
some footage for that.
Yep, we built them a website. They've been around for quite some time. And we made them a video. And so we are going to show you that video here today. And that's how we're going to get started. So without any further ado, you guys got anything else you want to say by way of intro?
Let's roll it.
Let's roll
dive
it.
in.
All right, Dan wasn't there, but he got to go there today and meet this guy. So
This
we
is Good Times Pizza.
We
Saginaw,
give you
Michigan.
Good Times Pizza Saginaw. Look at that bubbly cheese.
Now, why is it called Good Times Pizza?
Okay, hold on. That shot right there. This shot right here.
Didn't want to answer my question.
I'm sorry. What was your question?
How you said, do you know why it's called Good Times Pizza? Does anyone know that?
I think it goes back to a philosophical belief that when you eat pizza,
Having a good time?
you're having a good time, right? I
When
mean,
you eat-
have you ever been eating a pizza and not been having a good time?
When you're eating anything that you like, I would assume.
I feel like
Yeah,
every time
but
there's a pizza involved, it's a party.
It's good times.
Even
right?
if it's just you and the pizza, it's a party.
Yeah.
Just you and the Frozen Jack's Pizza, you're having a good time.
It's hard to eat pizza and not have a good time. So I think it's a perfect name. Good job, Brian.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, Bri.
All right, so this shot right here, where you got the cheese. Now, you might be thinking, how did you get that shot? Now, there was a little controversy. I don't know if you remember this, Jordan, but I suggested just put your camera up and we'll just drop it on the lens. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And Jordan was like, he's like cringing. He's like, I don't think we should do that. So I don't remember whose idea it was to.
How did we pull it off, Jordan?
Yeah, I think one of us was just like, well, maybe we can just put something, clear over top of it. Like,
And we had done something similar at Mamung, but he actually had like plexiglass.
Yeah, that's right.
He didn't
Yeah.
have anything.
Yeah.
So we found like a clear plastic like bin that had one clear spot in it.
Well, no, we had to
Just-
wash it with Windex, remember,
Yeah.
to get it clear?
Yeah, but it had like this texture on it, but there was one like clear square, and we
Yeah.
put that over the lens. And whose hand is that?
I believe that's my hand.
yeah, I think it's yours.
That
My
is
hand
a,
made it in.
That is a Zach. This is a handmaid's tale. That is a Zack Snyder hand, and watch his. Just watch his
Ever so
technique.
delicately.
You would think he's. You used to work at Jets, so it's not your first
I
time.
used to work at Jets on
spreading
my
cheese
first
on a
day
pie.
with cheese in my hand, exactly.
You're also now an official hand model.
Yes. It
Put it on the
definitely looks
resume.
like he knows what he's doing here. Just watch the technique. Look at that. Look at. We gotta watch it one more time.
Beautiful.
Watch the fingers move clockwise to counterclockwise. Everybody, watch this. This
sprinkle it,
this
you
is mastery. Oh, it's just
Give it a
beautiful.
little sprinkle.
And that's the end result.
Yep.
Good Times
Beautiful.
Pizza drone
Yep.
footage there. There's the owner, Brian Franks,
Cutting up the
making
dough.
their fresh dough every day.
Mm.
Their sauce made in-house with herbs and spices. Now that was fun. The cheese, they have like a blend of like 3 different cheeses that they do.
Yeah.
And then we got to get some video of them like
Huge
grinding
blocks
out.
of cheese,
Huge
man.
blocks of cheese. So they're not just buying like a bag of cheese. They're actually getting nice aged. Anybody remember what the 3 types of cheese were?
Munster?
Munster?
Moonster.
Is that real?
I'm going to stick with Munster.
Munster?
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
And probably
I'm going to go with a Gouda.
good. We'll say it right
Anybody
there.
else got an idea? I think he told us,
If
but I
nobody
don't
knows,
remember.
then that's what.
So
yeah,
a Munster, a mozzarella, and a Gouda, maybe a brie,
maybe a brie.
but you can call Good Times Pizza and I'll let you know. All right, let's making the cheese red, cutting the fresh vegetables. Which, Dan, you love vegetables on pizza, right? That's
Oh,
your favorite
gosh.
thing?
It's the worst.
We're gonna
like
see
that's-
how much he loves that here in a minute.
That's about the only way to eat your vegetables is on pizza. All right, going into the hot oven.
I don't eat vegetables
look
either,
at
Dan.
Look at the cheese bubbling,
Dan would prefer like donuts and like
serving.
Yeah,
the second.
I would eat gummy bears on a pizza before I'd eat vegetables.
That
You
sounds
weirdo.
good, actually.
Oh, there's a tripod in the background. You see
You
that?
can order online.
Oh, I missed that. Go
missed
back.
that.
Go back.
Go back to
Do
the
we?
tripod.
Oh,
That was a fail on
that's
my
a
part.
that's a rookie move.
See it?
Oh,
Right
yeah.
now?
Oh, look at
Right in the
that.
middle.
That's my tripod.
You can
this
barely
is-
tell it's a tripod.
Ladies
though,
and
let's be
gentlemen,
honest.
if you want to hire a professional crew that will leave tripods in the shot, call AZ Business Solutions.
We're the guys.
We're real people with real results.
Beautiful.
All right. So, I didn't even notice that. Remember the video you made last week where you put it in reverse and somebody
Yeah,
watched
the
it?
car
They
was
saw the
going
car
backwards.
like, why is the car going backwards?
Brenda noticed
You
it.
didn't notice it yet.
Well, when you reverse a clip, you figure some things are going to go in reverse.
But you didn't recognize
it wasn't
it was a
that
car.
it shocked me.
Yeah, but we just didn't recognize the. And actually, I was in
I
the
didn't
clip
think it
walking
mattered.
backwards, like, doing a moonwalk. We're learning every day here, folks.
We're learning.
All
Never
right.
stop learning,
So this is
right?
the website,
That's right.
exactly. Now you're going to see these kids had a very handsome father. Did you guys notice that? The kids that the pizza was delivered to, it was his grandkids, but they're the guy who played the role of the father.
Oh, the actor in the commercial.
Stunning,
Yeah, yeah.
stunning fella.
Brilliant, man.
That's
There he
there he
is.
is. Look at him. What
Nice.
He looks a little old
what
to
an
have kids that
Adonis.
young.
What an Adonis.
Looks a little.
Good Times Pizza, where
Little old to
we're
have kids that young.
building a better pie. So we're going to be the judge of that here in a moment.
How
I
realistic
actually
do you think that was, Tony?
What?
Of you with 3 and 4 year old kids when you're like 50.
I'm 41. I think it's realistic. I
Were you
mean,
the grandpa or were you the
yeah,
dad?
I could have been either. I could have been either. Let's be
Could have been
honest.
either.
But today most people aren't having kids till they're in their 30s. So
Yeah.
I
That's a new
started
thing,
young.
yeah.
I feel like it's too
I mean, I have a
disrespectful.
20-year-old, but
I feel like I went to high school with a bunch of people who had kids by the
Like
time they got out of
13.
high school.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a
All
different
right.
world back then, Dan.
Yes. All right. So
Wrapping things up. People
she's
got
going to
two
hand me two pizzas,
and
and
you're
I'm
gonna
going to walk away with
one.
one.
Drop the other one.
Let's see that again, folks.
It's a sleight of hand.
She's going to hand me two pizzas.
A magician never reveals the secrets.
And I'm going to, here you go. Here's two pizzas. And I'm going to walk away with one.
Yeah.
Are we just watching this to pick out our
Beautiful.
errors? Like,
Is that what we're doing now?
We know how to market ourselves. These things only can be seen by the untrained eye. Or wait, by the trained
well,
eye.
even since we shot that ad, I feel like we've grown in our video.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and that was
Yeah.
a couple months ago. So
Yeah.
that we've definitely
Every
increased our
month it gets
capability.
better.
Yeah. That's,
We're
We
getting
always
better
make sure
every day.
there's two pizzas.
Yes.
yep.
So me and Dan were there this morning. We got a deluxe, which is their best seller.
Okay.
And so we're gonna have Micah here.
Heard we had some of that here on set.
We brought some here. Now this is about 4 hours old. We've warmed it up in the microwave. So Micah's trying to
times.
open it from the wrong side. Everybody take a slice.
All right.
Dan's gonna get all the vegetables he wants on a piece here on a pizza.
So what's all on the deluxe? Is that what you called it?
It's called the deluxe. This is their best seller.
So we got pepperoni, green peppers, onions.
Jordan, walk us through what's on that pie there.
This is we got pepperoni, mushroom, green
mushroom.
peppers,
Nice.
onion, little sausage pieces. There's definitely cheese on there, obviously.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Ham. I see some ham.
Ham.
Yeah, that actually looks really good.
It's got a little bit of everything here. Now, these are fresh veggies, so we know it's going to be good. So we actually got to try it while we were there, but we didn't get to try the deluxe.
we
I don't
didn't
know
get
if
to
you guys
try
know
it
that.
4 hours later. That's what we didn't.
Well,
get
that's
to.
true, but also he forgot to make the deluxe that day. So we have not tried. None of us have tried this.
All right, Frankie, here we go. One bite, everyone knows the rules.
Everybody knows the rules.
That's actually a really good pizza.
Dan.
He's in heaven.
I managed to get a bite with no vegetables.
That's impossible.
Legendary.
time right there.
Legendary.
Aren't we having a good time right now?
Having a great time.
I mean, as soon as I took into this pizza, I thought, this is a good time.
I don't even like
As soon as I
pizza with
took a bite.
veggies, and I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
I was gonna
So-
say I thought it should be called Great Times Pizza.
Yeah. It's undersold.
From what I'm experiencing right now.
That's a good pie.
Very
Yeah.
good. The crust is nice and soft. There's a good amount of sauce on it.
Do you still has your opinion changed since you have such a refined palate? Has your opinion changed about what 3 cheeses might have been? Are you still tasting Munster in there?
I'm getting a little bit of sharp cheddar now.
Oh,
No, I'm just
sharp cheddar. Little
Double
Monterey.
kidding.
Guys, I can't taste
All
anything.
right, so let's give it a score on a scale of 1 to 10, as we do. I'm going to start. Oh, Zach's going to go first.
I'm gonna
He's
go
ready
first,
to go.
sure.
Zach has rated more pizza than any of us, so
I've rated more pizza than Dave Portnoy. This is going to be a 9.1 for me.
oh wow,
Dave, don't come after me. It's good pizza.
9.1. All right, I'm gonna go with a solid 8.7. Only because it's 4 hours old. I feel like if it was fresh out of the box, it would definitely be mid to high.
So you've already
nines for me.
factored that into it.
Oh, see, he's an experienced veteran, so I'm a little bit of a rookie, but I'm gonna go with an 8.7.
There we go.
Tony, I feel the same way. I was gonna give an 8.2, but just because it's not. We're not eating it fresh.
Not fresh out of the box, you know.
Right.
Correct.
I was thinking 8.3, but again, I really wish that I
Well, at
sort of
least
tried
you
it when we
didn't
were
copy someone else's score.
I did.
Normally,
I did.
Normally, Dan just repeats someone's score.
there. That was
every-
Jordan. That's not me. That
Oh,
was
that was
Jordan.
Jordan?
Did I repeat your
I think
exact
it was
score?
you.
I didn't.
No, I said 8.7.
Oh, last time. Right?
Yeah.
I may have
I
done
think
that.
you repeated Zach's exact score last week about the Pringles.
I
Oh,
tried.
yeah.
But that's all right. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, because I was 8.2 and you were 8.6 this time, right?
8.7.
Seven.
I'm a pioneer, man. Don't worry about it.
All right, so good job, Good Times Pizza. If you want to check them out, go to goodtimespizza.saginaw.com. If you're in the Saginaw area, they've been around for a long time. They have
years.
fresh ingredients, great pizza, good service, family owned. Brian and his family over there are good people, and they make a good pie. So
They're good time people. Just check them out.
check them out. And I think that was a great video.
Yeah.
And we'll show you next time the website and all of that stuff, but you can order online and what have you. So,
Good job
all right.
on the edit, Zach.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Future Zach, thanks you.
Future Zach. All right. So now we're going to move in to a segment that has become a fan favorite here at No Easy Way Out. And that is called, well, we call it Rate That.
Ooh. All right.
He's
He's got a
Jordan's
mouthful of pizza.
Yes. So Zach today has brought in some products
Yes, I did.
that we are going to try. Now, we don't normally rate two different. We rated the pizza today, but now we're going to move on and rate actually something else.
We have a bunch of products today. We're going to start with this. It's called Ramoon carbonated soft drink.
Is it
And
like
I'm-
ramen?
And I'm not sure what country it's from, but I believe it's Korean. That's my guess.
Where did you get this?
It's from the world section of your local shopping market.
Okay, so I noticed you brought a lot of products.
We
in.
have a lot of stuff, so we're just going to get through this stuff pretty quickly here before we start.
Okay.
The next thing is aloe vera. Everybody's
Oh,
had
I
that,
have
I'm
a
sure,
sunburn.
but we brought it today.
That's a drink?
Yeah, that's a drink, man. It's aloe vera drink.
Oh, I usually put aloe vera like on if I have a sunburn.
We got UCC coffee with milk, and if you feel this, Tony, if you just hold on to it, it's like 20 pounds.
Oh, wow. That's got some girth.
So right off the bat, you're wondering what's in there.
I feel like that. I feel like that might need a shake. Like I think that maybe like a.
Does
I
it
don't
say
know.
to shake well?
There's some weight to it.
Yeah, we'll find out later, guys.
Go ahead. I'm
The
just reading.
last drink we got here is, I believe, French. It is Lorena Artisanal Sparkling Blood Orange. It just keeps going. Victor Grayer. Not sure if any of those are the product name or what's going on, but that's what we got for our fourth drink.
So we all going to just try a drink? Is that what's going to happen?
That's what's going to happen.
Or we could just mix all of them together.
There's more, though. We got
Oh.
4 foods. We got Japanese watermelon gummy candies.
This is really a taste of the world today, Zach.
That's what we're going for.
Gummy candies.
We got Champerez. Probably didn't say that right. Crunchy seaweed chips.
Sea snacks.
Possibly a Mediterranean.
It's got like a shark on it.
And the last thing we got here, folks, is Stroop waffles, the authentic Dutch, caramel flavored.
Isn't there one
Wait,
more thing?
where are the cannolis?
So we had cannolis, but we might save them for next week because we realized that we just had the shells. So we don't have like
Yeah, the actual
there's no stuff inside of them.
There's no filling.
So we might make homemade cannolis
Okay.
for the next show. All right, so we're gonna
we
dive
just
in
pick?
here.
Well,
Yeah,
which
so
one? I want the coffee with milk.
So,
That's
Micah,
right.
if you'll help me out, we'll just start pouring this stuff into cups and we'll
Oh,
get
we're
it
going to
around.
all try everything?
We're gonna all try. Yeah, we might as well. Right?
Do we have enough cups for that?
We have 8 cups.
Where are the cups?
So here's
So
what we'll
everyone
do.
gets
We each
2.
get 2.
So I didn't have this planned out very well, but here's what we'll do. I'm just gonna pour something into a cup. We're gonna get it over to Dan and Jordan. We're gonna start.
They're going to drink
rolling.
after each other. You guys all right with that?
Ramoon. So give me 1 cup, Micah, if you will. Oh,
Kinda like we're
that just
kissing.
kind of came off.
Just kidding.
Where are the cups at?
They're right. Oh, they're right down here.
It looks like you brought 4 cups.
Oh, there's 4 more.
There's gonna be like 10.
All right, I'm gonna just start pouring some of this stuff here.
Not sure how this comes out, to be honest.
This says that this
I should
this
have had it already taken
this
out.
coffee with milk. It's been around since 1969, and it's the pioneer of the canned liquid coffee in Japan.
Wow. So that's Japanese also. So we have a lot of Korean or a lot of Asian stuff today, guys. Man, that's not coming off. You want to see if you can get that out for me? And we're just gonna pivot here to the.
Okay, so that's for
Sparkling
Jordan and
artisanal.
Dan.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with.
So
the
are we
second
gonna
one.
rate these one after? It's like we'll drink one and then we'll rate that
it?
one.
Yes.
And then,
Yeah.
okay.
Correct. So one of you will rate the soda here. One of you will rate the coffee.
I think we should all
Who
take
wants
it.
what?
Yeah, I think we should all take a drink of the same thing, and then I'll rate it, and then move on to the.
Had the
next
same cup.
one. They'll just share a cup.
Me and Jordan
you
will
I
share a cup.
This is a really
What
intense
about-
rate that.
It is.
It is. It's also very unorganized.
We're
What about
missing a drink
COVID?
here?
We're just gonna
Mike
share
is
these.
still trying to open that over there. Hey, let me see it. Let me see it. We may have to skip the Ramoon because
So
It's not FDA approved.
This came off.
Is it syrup?
This came off. Let's
does it
put
just
this
pour
back
out
on.
like this?
That's what I thought. Let me see it.
I think we just move on.
I think we just. Is that it?
There's some sort of like weird key.
This rate that reminds me a lot of our Dropbox.
Oh, did you get it?
Nope.
All right, so,
All right, so we're gonna get
Micah,
into this
pass
here.
these over to them.
So pass these over, and then we'll try to get that open.
We need 3 more cups though, or you and I can just drink right from the bottle, right?
Yeah, we got 4 more cups. Don't worry about it.
So
There's
So
some
you-
little shot cups down
so
there
wh-
too.
Do you want to try the coffee, Tony?
This has got to go to them too.
That's the aloe vera.
Micah, this has got to go to them too. All right. So we're gonna start with the aloe vera. Is that what we're doing?
Yep. Start with
Okay.
the aloe vera.
So
Wait, wait,
So we're all gonna try
let's
the aloe
just,
vera.
let's just take a moment and look at the thickness.
I know it literally looks like something you would rub on your. Here, I'll put yours.
So
on
it has
top.
little chunks actually inside of it. Sort of like a tapioca.
to
I
fight
believe.
internal sunburn.
It's sort of like a tapioca.
It's got real
Type.
aloe gel in it. Jordan's still trying to figure out how to open the.
Yeah, we might as well just
he
forget
figured
about
it
that.
out.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, look at this guy.
Little ASMR.
All right, get him another cup, Micah. Here, we'll just chuck it over to you. Here you guys go.
Look at the consistency of that.
Hey,
Dude,
Yes.
it looks like pulp.
Jordan.
It looks like Pulp Fiction.
All right.
Oh, we got little Dixie cups.
That'll be for the purple drink there, the
Purp
pink
drink.
drink, and then we'll bring that over here for Zach and I think we're all going to have something in front of us.
All right, so first
Maybe we
off,
should save the food for next week. What do you think? Or you know what? No, it's,
no, I think we just do
we'll
this.
do it all.
Dude,
Okay.
this is going to be a 30-minute segment.
Yes, it is. That's my favorite.
We'll cut out a lot of this probably. All right, so we
disagree.
got.
Well, let's just try the drinks first.
There we go. Thanks.
Let's try the drinks first.
Jordan, would you like to do the honor of the?
Oh, that had a chunk in it too.
What are
gonna-
we trying first? This?
the
We're going
aloe-
to go with the aloe, okay?
Aloe is first.
Yeah.
I'll let you-
All right.
Aloe
Or,
vera.
hey, we could use our little Dixie cups. Try these first, and then pour these into our Dixie
so we got
cups.
to drink the whole thing.
So we can all drink at the same
All right,
time, right?
Ramoon. Here we go.
we're professionals.
Let's
Okay.
go with Ramoon. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, very delightful.
that was a nice carbonated soft drink.
It was very nice.
So this originates from it's a fun marble drink, Ramoon.
I like it.
Does it say where it originates from? I don't speak Japanese.
I like it.
I think it tastes pretty good. It reminds me of we got a gummy candy.
What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of Faygo strawberry soda.
Strawberry
reminds-
Faygo.
It reminds me of the sparkling ice drinks if you've ever had those.
Oh yeah,
the carbonated
I
waters.
could see that. I could see that.
Oh yeah, the sparkling ice. Those are good.
For me, it reminds me of like a handful of Skittles in my mouth, and then like
So you
some
just
carbonated something.
tasted the rainbow.
Yep.
You must not do a lot of sugar in your diet, Jordan. No.
No.
Because if that remind you of Skittles.
Have you ever had Skittles?
Literally, I was thinking that's a little bland, but it's okay.
yeah. Wasn't bad. I like it.
Yeah.
I think I'd give it. Are we rating it by score? Or
Yeah, we'll just give that quick rating. For me, that's going to be a. Let's just do like a 7.3.
As far as just pure beverages, like if I would drink it,
Yeah.
I'd give it like
It's not bad.
I'd give it like a 5.1.
5.1.
Yeah, it's it's up there. It's in there.
4.2.
All right, Daniel.
6.6.
I always have the highest score.
All right, let's move
All right,
on.
so we got Japanese watermelon gummies here. Gummy candy. Here we go.
Those are like American.
Also
Watermelon
not very
gummies.
sweet. It's very like mellow.
It's kind of like a handful of Skittles in my mouth.
You guys getting that?
It's like a vitamin C tab.
All right,
That's what it's like.
we're gonna pour some aloe here.
So the gummy, it's I'm gonna go with 3.9. So I don't have the highest score.
Wow.
I'm tired of having the highest score,
If I were to compare it to Haribo gummy bears,
which are a lot.
I believe it's
sweeter.
Haribo or Haribo.
Haribo, I'm gonna go with a
Horrible.
2.9. We're gonna make
2.9.
sure Zach
Goodness
still has the high.
gracious.
Let's make sure Zach still has the highest score.
No love.
Make sure Zach still has the highest score.
No love in the city.
5.5.
Oh yeah, there you
Nice.
go. Jordan liked it. He likes the non-sweet things.
It was a little better than mediocre.
I'm going to go with a 6 because the consistency was good. It wasn't like super hard. It was fairly soft.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
So for those, the next drink here, we got a nice aloe vera.
This isn't a foreign thing though, right? This is just.
It comes from Malaysia.
Oh,
So the Malay Peninsula
I'm really leery
with
about
real
this one.
aloe original. Here we go.
Says the guy who took ivermectin.
Wow.
You know what?
What was that?
I would drink
That
that.
was interesting.
Is this good for you? 60
Are you
calories.
supposed to drink this?
It's only got 14 grams of carbs.
This
So-
kind of tastes like
I need a second sampling.
what you put in the hummingbird feeder.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
for the hummingbirds.
I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna take an. Have you?
It's good, though.
Aftertaste is a little
Yeah.
weird. Little weird.
So
But
is the
going
smell.
down, it's like, oh, okay. I can
The
drink
smell
this.
going into it is like,
The chunks
what am
are
I
weird.
getting into?
The
Chunks are just like pulp.
Chunks
in
are weird.
your orange juice.
It's
You
a
know?
little different
Or
than that.
tapioca.
Tapioca. Yeah.
I just immediately, the aftertaste has a direct correlation to like, I don't know, when I have a sunburn, I'm like
All right. As
don't
far
know.
as
This is weird.
as far as
So in your mind,
pure, just beverage. I'm gonna give that a little higher than I gave the strawberry melon soda.
Wow.
I'm gonna give that like a 6.1. That was not bad.
interesting.
Because I feel like I just drank something healthy and it was tolerable.
That's
so,
what it felt like. Healthy. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Definitely feels healthy. I'm gonna go with a 6.8. It was good. It definitely wasn't bad, but I liked it.
All right.
I liked it. What do you guys got?
You want to go?
I'm going to give it an even 4.
Why the low score, Dan? What's your beef with aloe vera?
Yeah, Dan.
It reminded me of a sunburn that it
I
did.
once had.
That I don't want to have.
It sounded too healthy.
Reminds me of the sunburn of 1987.
I would agree with Zach. I'm going to copy him with the 6.8.
All right.
It's always a solid move.
Yep.
All right.
Zach's score.
So everyone got their coffee drink?
So the last thing we got
we
here,
got some strudels.
we're gonna do the coffee with the strudel.
Oh, that's a great.
Beautiful.
It's a great pair.
Here you go, guys. Catch. This has got some weight to it. You ready?
I don't know if we should throw it like a
No, I think so.
frisbee.
Oh,
Yep. I thought we shouldn't, and he
I just,
did.
here, let me try it one more time. There we go. we can do it. You guys,
Hey.
we're maintaining 6 feet of social distance here. That's why we're.
So you know. All right,
Ooh,
so
ooh,
these are called.
that smells delicious.
These are called the authentic Dutch stroopwafels.
Stroopwafels. It's
Caramel,
caramel.
flavor. 8 soft toasted waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real bourbon vanilla.
Ooh, what does that smell like to you guys?
You had me at bourbon.
Gingerbread. Yeah, it smells like gingerbread. So
Yeah.
we're gonna take a bite of the streusel waffle flavor.
No, it smells like
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread and graham crackers.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna take
a.
a. Hold on. You got to get some coffee.
I've smelt this before for sure.
We're gonna take a bite of the streusel waffleson,
And then we're going with
and
one.
then we're gonna
swig.
go with the UFC coffee with milk.
Shout
All right.
out to Dana White.
Dana White.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
All right.
Streusel.
Streusel.
Oh, it's
I was
soft.
expecting to be crunchy.
So was I, and that was delightful. Wow,
I would definitely eat that.
that's solid.
That's pretty good.
I would pay like $7 for this.
Those blasted Dutchmen.
Huh. It's
You did
goopy-
it.
It's goopy on the inside.
Yep. You did
it's got
it.
Caramel on the inside.
Hey Dutch, you did it.
Good job, Dutch.
2 bites.
That's real good.
I'm gonna give this. Now this is a guy. I'm a big cookie fan. Like I'd give the Oreo cookie, like the double stuff, like a 9.9. I'd give the Chips Ahoy like a 9.8.
So generous.
I'm gonna give this like a 9.1. That's
Wow.
really good.
Wow. So I'm not huge on sweets. This isn't super sweet. It's got the caramel inside of it, you know. But I like it. I like the texture. It feels like a waffle-ish. And it kind of tastes like a graham cracker. So, but it's soft. It's soft like an oatmeal cream pie. And I love that. So I'm going to go with an 8.1.
Wow. You know, I would like to see this wrapped into a waffle cone and eat an ice cream with it.
Oh yeah.
That would be
I
good.
would like to see that too.
Yep.
All right. What do you got, Jordan?
I'm also not much of a sweets guy, but this is super good. I think I'm gonna say 8.9.
Nice.
All right. Dan?
I'm gonna go 9.6. That might be my new favorite.
Look at
cookie.
that. Hey, we
That was
saved the
great.
best for last.
Nice.
That was great.
All right.
All high scores.
Take a little shot of UFC coffee with milk.
With milk. The can was literally 20 pounds. Not sure how. I mean, nothing special there. It's just coffee with milk.
That's good, though. It's good
Are
coffee.
you guys getting something special out of this?
It's good
I feel
coffee.
like we should have done that before the waffle.
Yeah,
I thought we were wrong.
but they do
Yeah, why is
they
that?
make a lovely pair though.
Yeah, they do.
So, yeah, you get the food in your mouth and then you quench it with the...
There's a good pairing.
This was a lot sweeter than the coffee, and
Yeah,
so like
So you want your
you're
sweeter...
expecting a little sweeter, you know?
Interesting.
comparable. I would say Starbucks double shot energy.
Yeah.
but it doesn't taste as chemically. It tasted a little bit like more organic to me.
Okay.
Thoughts?
I agree with that.
I agree.
It's got a better coffee flavor for sure.
Definitely.
So what's your score, Dan? Stop holding out on us.
All right, all right. I'm gonna go 8.7.
Mm-hmm. Jordan?
7.7.
7.3.
Yeah. I'll go with 8.1. That's good. That's a good little coffee drink. with
Now,
the
here's
milk.
the real question. What was your favorite of all these?
We haven't tried the Chompers or the
Oh, yeah, we haven't...
or the Artisan
No, we tried this.
Blood Orange. No, we didn't try that. We tried this one
How was there some missing?
because you poured it in their cup.
Okay.
You and I.
Hey, I thought we were done with this segment, but we're not done.
There's more, folks.
This whole
Strap-
podcast is going to be us trying things. I'm just kidding.
Strap back in. We're trying more stuff.
And that's our show for today, folks. Thank you for joining us. I know you're a little bit older than when you started, but it's good to have
Dude,
you still
our
here.
cups are
So
getting
are we,
real.
though.
Our cups are getting real funky here, from aloe vera to coffee. It's like, all right, let's just do
Funk
this.
City. All right, here we go. Actually, I think for this one we should do the food first.
Chompers.
We got
the sea
seaweed
snacks.
crunch, so let's hold off on the drink
Can
for a
I
sec.
talk about this real quick? This
Yeah,
is a blood orange artisanal sparkling drink since 1895 from the artisan Lemonadier. It's French. Lemonadier means someone who makes lemonade.
Nice.
Does it really?
Look it up. Yeah, I mean this
I know,
this
just
looks
believe
good.
this
This looks good. I think we're gonna like it.
So these are seaweed. It looks like a pork rind. It looks like
Here, Micah.
A bugle.
but like fish skin. Like
My
the
expectations for this are extremely
So are
low.
mine.
So if
That's
it's
how we
even
had this to
somewhat
wash it
good-
down.
like,
Listen, it literally smells like nothing.
Oh, there's something.
Maybe
there.
a little bit like a snap pea.
There's something there I'm smelling.
it looks like an actual beehive.
We're all going for the same time. Ready? 1,
Shoot.
2, 3.
Oh, very seaweedy.
wow, real sharp at the end there.
I know.
it gets worse.
You bite in and you're like, oh, this is what I thought it was.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like
It's like
It's
fish.
like the seaweed's coming off of the inside, like it's separating.
Oh,
Zach spitting it out. It tastes like what they wrap sushi with, like, but if you ate it raw.
Yeah, that's exactly
All
what
right,
it tastes like.
I'm gonna give that a 1.0.
Holy smokes!
I'm gonna give that a 0.1. Let's drink so we can wash that down.
Yep.
Blood orange. I think our reaction gave the score.
Very good.
all I can taste is like dead fish in my mouth right now.
Ooh, that blood orange is nice. Zach, another shot.
Tastes like red tide smells. That's what
Red Tide.
a seaweed. Yep.
All right, so which drink did you like better,
Hold on.
Korean or this one?
Let's rate the blood orange.
Yeah, that's the toughie. That's the
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, maybe we should just say which one we like the best. That's a better idea.
Yeah.
Out of the 4, which one did you like the best?
The
I would
aloe.
say I enjoyed this. Oh, the aloe, really? For
Oh,
me, it
we're
was
talking about
this.
the
We're talking about drinks.
Oh, out of drinks? I'll go with the coffee.
Okay.
The coffee was probably...
I'm
Was that my highest score? I don't remember, but
also
probably
gonna go with
coffee.
the coffee
coffee was
with
tight.
milk.
Yep. Coffee with
Aloe.
milk, then the...
Jordan liked the yellow.
I'm going coffee, followed closely by the Ramoon, the pink drink.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one wasn't bad.
The last one was not good to me.
It was all right.
I think the
last
fishy
one
thing just got racked.
the last one tasted better because it eliminated the fishy taste from my mouth. So last thing is, what do we want to rate the food items? We tried the cookie thingy,
The cookie, the
And the
seaweed, the
and
gummies,
the gummies.
and that was it. So there was 3 foods.
I think the cookies.
Yeah, the
Cookie,
down.
hands down.
Unanimous vote for the cookies.
Yep.
You're our president.
I would
Mr. Cookie.
suggest pairing it with UCC coffee with milk.
That was a
Yes.
good combo right there.
It's a good combo.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Very well done, Zach.
Thank you.
If you need a delicious little morning or afternoon or early evening snack, get you some Japanese UFC coffee with milk. I think it's UCC.
UCC, but
But I
yeah.
like,
What are you gonna do?
the UCC won't let me be. So let's get some of that. And the little, what are those called? Strudelsfruffens?
Dude, straight up.
Oh,
I need
he
to
said
get
that's
that fish
Stroopwafels.
taste out of my
Stroop
mouth.
waffles. Okay, well.
Y'all swallowed the seaweed stuff?
Oh, I chewed it all the way up, swallowed it.
I
up,
did.
All of you guys
digested
swallowed it?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't having it. It tasted like sushi, like you said.
So I highly recommend that you go out to the world section. What grocery store did you go to? Kroger?
Yeah, let's say Kroger.
Go to the world section of the grocery store. Pick you out some strudel waffles and some beverages. Try it.
Some Japanese gummies.
Let us know what your reaction is.
Try new things, guys.
The
Try new
gummies
things.
help take the fish taste out.
Yes.
Would you like one?
Hit me up.
Thank you, gummies. If you catch this,
Oh,
terrible throw.
supposed to throw it to my mouth. Oh.
It was already left my hand before you opened your mouth.
All right, Chuck. We're doing a podcast. Don't pay any attention to that man behind the glass.
He's
So-
not real.
Okay, so
Let's get back on track here.
hey Chuck, we're filming a podcast. You're in the shop,
He's a live studio audience.
so let's move.
He's
Oh.
like the people outside of like the newscast on like New Year's.
I said we're filming a podcast.
Yeah. Hey, we got a great snack for you to try, Chuck. Before you leave.
Hey, come here.
We've got a snack we
We
want
got
you
a
to
snack.
try.
We just did a rate that, and we tried this seaweed snappers,
All right, Chuck.
chompers.
I need you to.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring a guest onto the show here called Chuck Dodge, named Chuck,
Chuck Dodge, Mr.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
He's been a guest on the podcast.
Hop in
before.
for a second.
Chuck,
All right,
have a
Chuck.
seat.
Might as well hop in for a sec.
Make sure you leave the door wide open. All right, we just tried a snack that we all had. We all rated. We want to get your opinion on it. This is a seaweed chomper.
You got the gummies ready too?
I ate all the gummies.
Oh, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, into the mic, tell us what your thoughts are on
Just
that.
wait until you swallow. Wait until you swallow before you rate it. Keeps getting worse.
What are your thoughts, Chuck? What are you thinking right now?
So far, I like it.
So
You
far,
like
you
it?
like it? Okay. Have you got into the seaweed part
He
yet?
spent too much time in Nam.
You don't mind that at all?
I thought it was pretty good.
What's your rating? What are you going to score
1 to
that
10.
from a 1
well,
to 10?
it's kind of like when I was a kid. We used to eat those pork rinds. That was the first
Exactly.
part that came to mind.
You only did that when you were a kid?
Yeah, it was cheap.
He grew up.
I became a man. I put
I'm
away
thinking
childish
on a
things.
scale of 1 to 10, it's to me it'd be about an 8.
8? Wow.
Yeah, because it's not that I would eat them all the time, but
Why don't we gift
For
Chuck
being
Dodge-
such a great studio guest, Chuck,
Yes.
we're going to send you home with your very own bag of choppers.
None of us.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Let's give Chuck Dodge a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you for
coming
joining us today, Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck, for joining us.
well, thank you. That must be my exit
That-
clause.
We can play some music if that would.
We got a seat over here in the audience for you, Chuck.
All right.
right.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you for stopping by. So that was, my friends, that was the longest segment of Rate That you've ever seen, but I think it was also the most enjoyable. So make sure you check it out and try some of those products. But now we're going to move on to a segment where we are just going to share with you what is the best thing that we've seen, watched, heard, read, unlikely, lately. So what's something good that you've seen, watched, heard, or seen lately? So we're going to start with Jordan on this one.
All right.
So Jordan, you're going to put something up on the TV for us, right?
Yep.
All right.
Get to it here.
All right. Why don't we start with Dan while Jordan's looking for his?
All right. Best thing I've seen lately.
What you got?
Here we are. We find ourselves in the Armory in great downtown Owasso.
Mm-hmm.
And I am thrilled that this weekend is the Kerwood Festival.
The Kerwood Festival is
You were
back,
thrilled
baby.
about that.
I'm thrilled about it because I feel like we're finally getting back to normal. Like last year, because of COVID, there was no
They canceled the festival.
And I'm excited.
Sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone.
I did not have an elephant ear last year. That's what I know. And so that's what me and my wife go down there for. But I'm just excited just to see things kind of getting back to normal. Tony and I were talking earlier, just speculating about what the turnout will be. And I think it's going to be one for the books.
Yeah, normally the Kerwood Festival is you know, it's a unique festival. You know, let's just be honest. It brings out the best and brightest Owasso has to offer. But just seeing all the rides get set up, see all the vendors coming in, see people already kind of congregating down there. Saturday's gonna be a big parade. Normally they have 25,000 people plus. I'd love to see that. It's just great to see people getting back to living their lives and not living in fear. And I'm just hoping for a good weekend for our town. So good one, Dan.
I know a lot of work goes into making things like this happen too. And so I'm grateful for all the
Months of planning.
And
our parking lot is filled with rides right now, so we have to park like a mile away.
Tremendous.
So I'm getting my steps in, which is nice.
I've had to park like 3 blocks down the last couple of days. So does anyone know why they have to do it right downtown and block everything off? What's the reason
That's
for
where
that?
the action
It's a
is.
party, bro.
They've done it here for years, Zach. Before
Why
you
don't
were,
they do it by
before
the
you
castle?
before you were born, Zach,
They do.
there was James Oliver
Yeah,
Kerwood.
Oh, they do? There's more over
Oh,
there?
it's everywhere. Yeah.
It's the whole.
That's where the main thing should be. The Kerwood parade should be right by the Kerwood Castle.
It's like a 3-mile parade, though.
No, the
festival.
the carnival of it.
I gotcha.
How they block the streets off and stuff. Why don't they just do that somewhere else?
You should go to next year's committee meeting and bring that up. It's a good
I'm
suggestion.
bringing it up now.
Committee, if you're watching, this is a young man, a Gen Zer.
No, I'm just wondering what you guys think about it.
I've never really thought about it. I guess I've always just been used to it being there. So
Interesting.
you know,
I love seeing people downtown, and I know it brings in a lot of extra business for our businesses that are downtown too.
yeah, you would have never thought it would be like such a cool thing just to see people, but just seeing a bunch of people out it's awesome. At least for me. So, all right, good one, Dan. All right, Jordan, what do you got?
Okay, so Memorial Day weekend, we went up to my parents' cabin on Rock Lake, and this was my daughter's first time in Rock Lake, and man, it was so cool just to see her
She is not afraid of the water.
right. Her first experience in a lake, and she's just
stomping.
yep, loving it.
That's
So,
a 3rd generation Rock Laker right there.
yeah, yep. And
There's a lot of
I know
rocks
I'm-
in
I
that
know,
lake.
I know I'm just extra biased because this is my daughter, but wow, it just like this is definitely the best thing. Oh yeah, and she tried drinking the lake water, and I told her not to.
What I have to say is that this kid is going to grow up probably with the greatest video montage of her life.
Absolutely.
Because even the way the film work on this phone video is, you know, you're getting
The
the,
quality is
glistening.
beautiful. The movement is beautiful.
the sunlight there. He's probably got a gimbal in his hand. Oh, the dog's going in the lake now. She's going after him.
She's gonna have a pretty sweet documentary someday.
Yes.
Yep. So that's mine.
Very nice.
awesome.
Very nice. Nice video.
Thanks.
Nice video. Zach, what you got?
I got some good news for future Zach and for future all of us.
Okay.
This Sunday is the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather fight. Floyd Money Mayweather.
So when this comes out,
So when it comes out, it'll be good news.
it'll be the best thing you've seen.
Yes, I'm excited for it.
You're banking on it.
No matter what happens here, if Logan gets knocked out in the first round, if Floyd somehow loses, like there's so much that can happen here.
I can't wait.
And whatever happens, I'm here for it. I'm paying top dollar for it.
Yes.
It's so good that it's
got
the
me.
best thing Zach has seen lately without actually seeing it.
Exactly.
We're filming this on a Thursday, but if you're watching it, it's after Sunday when we've already watched the fight, and Zach's saying it's the best thing I've seen.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And also, guys, on a real note here, my what's it called? My tax refund for months. I didn't think it was coming, but yesterday I found out that it's coming tomorrow. So I got the tax refund.
Yeah, you
too.
always seem to have like the delayed, like
I
the
do.
stimmies.
I don't know what I'm
delayed
doing.
unemployment.
I don't know what I'm doing.
But it
in this
always
world.
comes when it needs to come.
Exactly.
That's good. Just in time so that you could enjoy the best thing you've seen lately.
Yes.
All right. Well, I have a TikTok once again. And this is a gentleman named Austin Nasso. And he's gotten himself quite a little following. First of all, because he did a Trump impression. He's got 413,000 followers. But now he's been... Oh, let me pause this. Now he started doing a Joe Biden impression. And
Here we go.
in my opinion, this is absolutely spot on. Let me... Hold on. Oh. How do I get this to start over? Hold on. One moment, fellas.
So you said that he mastered the Trump impression first.
Well, yeah, he got a big following because he did a good Trump, but I don't think his Trump impression is very good.
Oh, gotcha.
Because so many people do Trump.
Right. So I was going to say, I think the Trump impression might be the number one impression in America now.
Yeah.
It used to be the Christopher Walken impression.
Yeah.
Now it's Donald Trump.
Yeah, and so many people have done it that so many people have done it that I didn't think his was that good. But this Joe Biden impression to me is not only the way he does it, but the story is spot on.
I remember when I was just a little boy. The year was 1901. I was this big.
Here's 1901.
I remember I lived in a 2x4. And I would ride this little snail to work. I would deliver newspapers. And it was an incredible thing. I had a friend. He was an ant. And he told me, he said, Joe, one day you're going to, man, come on, look, folks. I was just a little boy.
Let's
The
watch
year
it
was
one more time.
1901. I was this big.
I was this big.
I remember I lived in a 2x4. And I would ride this little snail to work. I would deliver newspapers. And it was an incredible thing. I had a friend. He was an ant. And he told me, he said, Joe, one day you're going to, man, come on, look, folks.
Look, folks.
That is like spot on.
So good.
His eyes are closed. He's doing the face and everything, man. He's got...
To hear
He's got it down.
to hear a Joe Biden speech is very similar to that.
Yeah.
I feel bad. The poor guy. He wants to do a good. We haven't had a president that could give a good speech. Well, I guess Obama could give a good speech, but Bush couldn't give a good speech. Trump couldn't give a good speech, and now Biden can't give a good speech. So
These are the people that were elected.
these are the people that are running the world.
What are you going to do?
Well, folks. Come on, man.
Come on.
All right. Well, the last thing of our podcast for today that we are going to participate in,
This is what we're all here for.
this is what we came for, is our two truths and a lie. In our first
Featuring-
episode, I gave my stories and only one guessed it correctly. That was the incomparable Jordan Sovis. Then the last episode, Jordan gave his two truths and two of us guessed it correctly, me and Dan.
2 weeks in a row, I was incorrect.
Zach has been wrong, so maybe we let
We'll
Zach
see if
go
I can
first.
redeem myself today.
So now, me and Zach know the least about Dan. We knew quite a bit about Jordan, but we know the least about Dan. And so we're excited to hear Dan's three stories, and we're going to break them down for you
Let's get to it.
and determine what is a truth and what is a lie.
All right. Number one, I was the 2005 Detroit Pistons free throw champion.
You were the 2005
Wait.
Detroit Pistons free throw champion.
That is
What does that
correct.
mean?
So hold on. Yes.
What does that mean?
What does that even mean? Because, Detroit Pistons made it to the NBA Finals in 2005, lost to the Spurs to a tragic buzzer beater three by Big Shot Bob, Robert Ory. Broke my heart, ripped my heart out, threw it in a blender.
Same.
And you're over here being the free throw champion.
Yep.
During the
It
same
actually
time.
happened. It actually happened a month after that instance.
So, how do you become the Detroit Pistons free throw champion?
Yes.
Tell me that.
So, I went to the Detroit Pistons training camp. They used to do several of them throughout the summer in different places. And so the one I went to was at Northwood University. There's usually like a few hundred people there. And the way that one becomes the free throw champion and gets the trophy that I have to tout
Let's make the most free throws.
is it's actually it's a round of lightning.
Ah.
And so it was free
So
from
you
the
were
free
the
throw line, but
lightning
lightning. but my trophy says Detroit Pistons 2005 free throw
fair.
champion.
So you're the Detroit Pistons camp lightning champion.
Northwoods University.
My trophy doesn't say
The
that.
trophy doesn't say that. So my son went to the Detroit Pistons camp. Micah is in the room. Did they give away a free throw champion?
Is this fair?
He thinks they did. So
All right.
that I think it's fair. We can.
So you played a game of Lightning with a lot of other people. How many people were in the game of Lightning?
Oh man,
What's a rough
'Cause it was
estimate?
broken down by age bracket,
Okay.
and so I would have been in middle school then. So there would have been probably 50.
50 people.
you were
in
the
one game
last
of
man
Lightning.
standing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I've
man.
seen you shoot free throws. Must not have been much competition.
Thanks. You've not seen me.
I have not seen you
You've
shoot
never
free
seen me
throws.
do.
Only seen you shoot 3-pointers.
I've only seen you drain threes.
That's right.
Of which I did hit 4 in a row.
You did. You did.
Last question for me, at least. Where is this at again?
Northwood University.
Northwood University, and that's in what city?
I think Midland.
That
So it's
sounds
up
right.
in Midland.
That sounds
And
right.
it was the
They,
Pistons.
they do
free
these.
throw?
They do these camps all over.
All over,
Micah
huh?
went to one.
Wow.
It's a little
Very
basketball
cool.
camp.
So there's probably more people out there that have the same trophy as you do. The 2005 free throw champion.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
There are multiple 2005 champions.
But the point is nobody else in this room has a trophy that says 2005
But you do.
free throw champion except for me.
True.
Very
True.
well.
Jordan, you have any questions for
Did you get
that?
to meet any of the Pistons there?
I met former Pistons.
Former Pistons.
Yeah, that's usually what they do.
Yep.
Who were the former Pistons?
John Long was the only one that
I
was
remember
there.
John Long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
I think we're good on that one.
All right, I think that's a plausible story, but
Yep.
there could be some holes in it. Let's
We'll
hear
see.
what's the next one.
Yep.
A lot of our stories involve the Detroit Pistons.
That's yeah.
It was a good time.
like
It was
that.
the best of times. It was the worst of times.
It's like when you're eating pizza.
Yes.
Just like that.
Good times.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2.
I was once signed to a record label.
This is interesting. All right, what's the record label?
It was called Raging Storm.
This is already a lie. Didn't take very long.
Raging Storm Records.
Raging Storm Records. And who's the president of Raging Storm Records? You must have met him, right? Because you were close, you were close to signing the deal.
Yes. Jason Scannell.
That sounds like a made up.
That a Japanese man made
Hold
up for a video game.
Raging Storm.
Raging Storm
Records.
Jason Scannell.
Jason
Yeah.
Skin.
I wish I could Google right now. So you were signed to a record label, and what kind of music do they?
He was almost signed.
We were
No,
almost
I
signed.
was signed.
Oh, you were
I
signed
was
at one
signed.
point.
Correct.
Yeah.
Was it just you as a solo artist?
No, it was a band.
Band.
What was the name of the band?
Bring Them Low.
Bring Them Low. Jordan, did he have a Did he have a band named Bring Them Low?
You can't ask that question.
Why?
That's not fair.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't think
Jordan
it's
knows the
fair
most about me. That's why he's going last.
Yeah, but I think like that wasn't part of your. That wasn't even part of your story. It's a detail that I want to know.
Okay, well.
Jordan, did he have a band named Bring Them Low?
I don't think that's fair to tell.
All right, Jordan.
either. So your band was called Bring Them Low. How many people were in the band with you?
There was 5 people that signed the
people.
record
Wow.
deal.
How long was your contract for?
It was for 18 months.
18 months. And did you last the whole 18 months with them? No.
Sure didn't.
What happened?
Who broke up the band?
Who broke up the contract?
Who wanted to be Justin Timberlake? Were you Lance Bass?
I was not.
Why
like
did you
that.
stop making music for this record label?
I stopped. That's a good question. Is it falling apart?
Is it falling apart?
This is a long time ago.
Do you feel like it's falling apart, Dan?
Was this before or after you were the free throw champion?
I was the free throw champion when I was 13.
Well, a lot of kids get signed.
A lot of
you ever
kids.
see- you ever
The
to
Biebs.
Justin Bieber? You know,
Yep, I'm a
maybe
believer.
some mid-level hip hop artist was watching you at 3 a.m. on YouTube.
So
We
you don't
know.
remember why you split off from the record label?
I think it was just I felt like things weren't moving along and it was like what was promised was under delivered and it
as
came to
usual.
the point where the record label
You're like Ice Cube.
yes the record label actually owed us money and so as a result
Jerry.
I said hey
Always a
just
Jerry.
keep the money that you owe us and our
Yeah.
contract ends here.
Yeah.
So there was because there's a lot of stipulations that go with a record contract as
Yeah,
far
of
as
course.
producing.
I've seen Straight Outta Compton.
I wrote Straight Outta Compton.
That was about me. That's
I
about me.
lived Straight Outta Compton. So okay, what were you the lead guitarist?
The guitarist
Vocalist?
and singer.
How many songs were recorded during the time that you guys were with the record label?
Zero.
So that's why they dumped you guys.
No, they did not dump us.
You dumped them?
Yes.
How were they unfair to you if you didn't make any music while you were with them?
So there's a power play as far as where we
the
wanted to
power
go
play.
and what they wanted to do. Because like the record labels always want to put you in a lot of debt.
They want you to make music.
Because yeah, well the more debt that you're
I
in,
want you to make music.
Am I wrong?
the more debt that you have with them,
The more indebted you are to them.
correct. And so the more debt that you have, like the band doesn't make any profit until whatever the record label has put into you. they get paid back. So
Right.
if we had put out an album, we wouldn't have seen any of the money until they were paid back in full. And so we were trying to coordinate where we were going to record the album. And we did have some member changes throughout that time as well. So
So for 18 months, you were trying to figure out where you should record the album.
it didn't take, and it, no.
Whose house should we do this at?
So when you sign the contract, there's 6 months, and you have 6 months to produce an album, and then that album is under contract for 12 months, and then after that year, then you can the contract is either over or you re-up for another album, and then it starts essentially another 18-month period.
Gotcha. This is an interesting story, nonetheless. I don't think it's true at all, but nonetheless, it's good.
How long had your band been together, and how did this record label find you?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so the band
I was hoping you'd ask that.
The band had been together in different iterations for, at this point, about 3.5, 4 years.
Oh, nice.
So all of it started with Jordan and I had a band when I was in 9th grade, and then Jordan went off
Post
and,
free throw champion.
yes, he couldn't keep up, and no, I'm just kidding. So Jordan had his own pop punk band. We shifted gears, did a name change, self-released an album, booked our own tour, and at that point we were just shopping for a record label to fund our next album. So we just started. What you do is you send out an EPK. It's an electronic press kit, and so you just send those out to people. And so this was what I believe to be the most substantial one to stick.
That's incredible.
Any questions from Jordan? Nope. No questions at all.
Jordan has had
That
zero
makes it
questions so
interesting
far.
that
I
Jordan
know.
just has nothing to add.
I know. All right. I think that's
We've asked all
so.
we can. I mean,
2005 free throw champion, and what year was this album or this record
signed?
deal?
2010.
2010. So your life was on such a trajectory from free
You're
throw
like
champion.
17 or
5
18.
years later, you're now
And now we're here.
signing a record label. I'm so sorry you ended up on this podcast. It's so sad. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel it's got some holes.
I feel like he could be playing us, though.
I know. I
So-
think he's either a really good
And the
liar
fact
or really
that Jordan's
bad.
not saying anything, it's like...
We're going to determine he's either a really good liar or a really bad liar.
Exactly.
So, all right.
Exactly. All right,
I
number
feel like
3.
this is exactly how last week went, but reversed. Okay, number 3. My degree is in Biblical and Theological Studies from Boyce College of the Southern Baptist Theological Convention, or Theological Seminary.
Yeah.
Which part of this is the lie?
Yeah, that's a lot of detail. I know he went to Boyce College. I know that's a Southern Baptist seminary. Your degree is in what?
Biblical and Theological Studies.
Biblical and Theological Studies.
Yes.
Why wouldn't this be true? There's nothing about this that's...
Tony looks so bewildered right now.
Is that really your your third one?
Yeah. How many years did it take you to get this degree?
5.
5 years.
5 years,
Okay.
huh.
Why the 5th year?
Because I started in vocational ministry when I was 22, and that included planting a church. And so a wise mentor of mine told me, hey, he's like, I think you're going to need to scale back your classes to compensate for all the time that you're going to be putting into the church plant, in addition to just learning what it looks like to be a pastor.
How long after your music career was over, you decided to go to school for this?
It was actually simultaneous. So I shifted gears to where it's like music became less of like, this is what I want to do as a career. It's a hobby that I would have loved to have played out, but I also felt called to ministry. And so I just started doing that. For a long time, it was a paralyzing thing of like, you know, you can be worried about like ruin, like from my perspective, like, oh man, I don't want to mess up God's will for my life. Cause I love, it's the same thing in high school. In high school, it was basketball and music. And so I felt paralyzed. And so then as a young man, music and ministry were kind of raging war, but I made peace with it.
That would have been a good name for a band, Raging War.
Raging War.
Or a record label.
What was that? Raging Storm?
What was
Raging War.
Raging
He's
War.
he's good.
I know he's playing it. He's playing it off so weird.
Yeah.
Any further questions?
Jordan, give us something.
Jordan, ask
Just
a
ask one
question.
question.
So
It'd be more legendary if Jordan didn't ask any questions.
Honestly, this is the one that I know the least about, because I don't know about his degree or his study that much.
Yeah.
So
So maybe Jordan broke up the band.
but I've known Dan since, gosh, probably third grade or something like that.
Third grade.
Yeah. So, okay. I don't have a question.
Didn't have a
Thank
question.
you. That was no help at all.
I love that, man.
All right. Well,
So let's just run these back one more time. The first one was that you
2005.
were the 2005 free throw
The
champion.
Pistons.
Second one was that you guys signed a record label but didn't do anything.
Raging Storm.
And then you left the record company.
Correct.
And the last one was that you went to school to become a pastor of some sort.
Yeah, you have a degree.
You have a degree.
What year did you graduate?
2017.
Okay. All right. All right. I don't think I
The
know
second one had the most loopholes out of all of them.
the most holes for sure.
That's the obvious one. But
But if he's good,
I'm 0 for 2 on this game.
I feel
man.
like it's such an obvious lie that it's like maybe true.
It doesn't seem far-fetched that they signed to a record label. I mean, that's happened before.
Sure.
Where they sign that doesn't work out.
No, he had to think about the name of the record label.
Right.
And then he said, "What was it again?"
He looked at Jordan and said, "What was it again? Starsky and Hutch."
Yeah,
Whatever it was.
That's the part. And then the part that they didn't make any music.
Yeah, they didn't make any music and expected.
I thought she needed to come in, but
They didn't make any music and expected the label was okay with that. Is that what I'm getting?
that's
No, we didn't expect that.
You didn't expect that.
No.
Okay. I mean,
No Googling allowed.
I'm not.
now.
Yeah, what you doing? What you doing?
I'm just texting somebody.
Okay. I feel like it's
Phone a friend.
so obvious to choose the second one because the first two, why would he lie about either of those? There's such a drastic.
So which one do you think is a lie?
It has to be the middle one. It has to be.
So the record labels.
The first and the last one have no reason for him to lie about, and they seem
That could be the genius of
they
the game.
seem legit though. Yeah, I don't know. Should I lock
what
in
you
the
got,
second
Tim?
one?
I feel like you've committed at this point.
I've committed.
Um,
Actually, you know what? How am I gonna lock in the first one? Because that's the one that's the one.
the
The one where him
2005
going to Midland and getting some trophy. Yeah, I think he didn't do that. I'm gonna lock
Yeah,
in the
but
first
is
one.
Dan the type of guy that would start with the lie? That's the question.
No man should start with a lie. but
Right.
He had
Is he
to.
the type of man that would start with the lie to throw us off?
I did last week.
Yeah, Jordan.
It's true.
That is true with
He can
your
be confident
with
with
your
that lie.
been to all 50 states. But you and Dan are not the same man. I'm really confused on this
But you
one.
were
I
from
felt
the
like
same
I was
band.
pretty confident on Jordan's last week. I was very confident on mine because I knew the truth.
Great.
I'm gonna go. The theological seminary one seems. It seems legit. I feel like maybe what your degree is in might be the lie.
But
But-
if that's what got us on this game, then screw it.
Yes.
That's like,
So I'm-
it's like a Smartridges thing, man.
Right? Exactly.
Smart Ridges. All right, I'm gonna also go with number one. I'm gonna stick with you, Zach.
It's a smart choice.
I'm gonna go with number one.
Okay.
Jordan, what you got?
Okay, so
We're gonna hear everything now.
somewhere there's a little slip in, like
Yeah.
something's just a little skewed, because I faintly remember him getting the trophy for the basketball
All right.
thing
All right.
back at the Christian school. I remember, shooting hoops, and he was telling, "Oh yeah, I went to the camp," and we were all like, "Cool, dude." So I kind of remember
Pet
that.
my 60 dogs.
But it could have been like, it also could have been like third place, and I just,
Right. Exactly. Or not.
But
or
in the
not
words of
Pistons.
Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last.
And it could have been a participation trophy as well.
Ooh.
oh,
He could have taken it down to Dave over at Locker Room and Trophy and have him put a new
Or it was
plaque
just a
on it.
Northwoods University trophy and it wasn't a Pistons trophy.
Or yeah.
So I know Dan was signed to a record label with his band, and his band was named Bring Them Low.
I knew it. I knew
They
you
did
were.
make a CD though. I don't know if that CD was funded by the record label or if they self-funded that, but so I mean,
What was the name of the CD? I guess it doesn't matter at this point. I already guessed.
you're quizzing me right
But we
now.
got to hear it now.
Gotta know. Straight out of O-Town.
Has a woman's face on it.
That's a
Like,
great name for a
looking-
record right there.
I'm trying to remember.
What's funny though is we didn't know that it had a woman's face on it because we had a graphic designer that was like, "Oh man, I just took all these random elements and put this together for you."
It looks like a wave or something.
It does. It looks like seaweed on the bottom of floor of the ocean.
Interesting.
Seaweed
But then
chips.
somebody took it and was like, "No, dude, it's a girl," and turned it sideways. And sure enough, it's
Yeah,
a
we're
girl.
like,
It's a
whoa.
girl's face.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
art.
gonna have to pull it up.
All right.
And like I said, I just don't know enough about his degree to know if it's like his title or whatever is like
Right,
skewed
yeah.
or something. So like really it could be hiding in any one of those three things.
Yeah.
But I do remember the basketball shoe, and I do remember the record label. So I'm going to go with the seminary degree just because
right.
that's what I know the least about.
Watch Jordan be right.
All right.
Okay,
Here we
number
go.
3.
The truth will be revealed.
The truth shall make you free.
I am the Detroit Pistons free throw champion.
So number 1 was true?
It was true.
He says I am.
And I also said he
I am.
And always will be.
Yep. And
I'm 0 for 3. We'll just say that.
I was signed to a record label, and I did go to
Boys.
Boys
They're all true.
for 5 years
But your degree was in...
for a degree in biblical and theological studies. Yep. But I didn't finish the degree.
But I asked you how long did it take you to graduate.
You said 5
You said 5 years.
So did you lie during your lie?
You can't lie. I asked the right question.
Yeah, you really did.
Ask the
I
right
did.
question.
And you might have lied during your lie.
I did. I definitely lied during my
You-
life.
you
It
were
was subconscious.
You were sneaky in that.
I did go for 5 years. 2017 is when I stopped
A
taking
lot of people go to college for
Well
7
played
years.
on the second one. Let me just
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was well played, Dan.
I tried.
Yeah, you
act like you
definitely
had no
threw
clue
in
what was going on.
You definitely threw in things to make you look
Well,
guilty.
I thought the last one was going to be blatantly obvious just because, like, I feel like Zach and I had a conversation about school once because I know you didn't finish your degree. And
That's right.
And Tony saw my
Interviewed you.
resume. He saw my, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a job without a college degree, AZ is the place for you.
yes.
Most
Don't need
most of our employees don't have one, and our most shining stars definitely don't have one.
Well done, Dan. That was
great job, Dan. And I obviously didn't ask him about graduating during the interview process, and if I did, I wasn't listening. So,
Do you have a college degree, Jordan?
Nope.
All 4 of us, man.
Did you go to college?
I went to Baker for 1 year and decided it was not for me. And
so Zach was 1 year.
went
I
for
was
1
a
year.
semester. You were 1 year, and you were 5 years.
I was 6 years.
You went 6 and
I
decided.
went to Lansing Community College.
How close are you to getting a degree? Like 2 classes?
Yeah, pretty close.
Why did you decide to
Just
stop?
get the degree, bro.
Yeah.
Cross the finish line.
I'm going to cross the finish line.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that what I have remaining is pretty much like Greek and Hebrew, which is they say is like the hardest.
I took Greek.
They said it's at least at Southern
Hebrew,
Seminary.
actually.
At Southern Seminary, they said it's the most the Greek and Hebrew are the most difficult classes all the way up through the doctoral program. Like it's the most. And so I was like, nope.
Yeah.
So you backed out then?
Yep.
And you don't really need the degree, right? I mean, I have an associate's degree in like theological or something or other.
Yeah.
But
So did you know ahead of time that you were going to have to get to the Greek and Hebrew? Did you know that
I
was
did. I knew it was going to be difficult. It was just circumstances, just how busy the season of life was that I was just like, grades started slipping, and I was like, I'm just going to take a break before I.
he was presented with an
semester.
opportunity to take the easy way out. It sounds like he did.
I don't know, man. I'm 3 church plants in now. I don't think that's the easy way out.
That's true.
I think
That's
finishing
true.
a degree would be much easier.
For sure. For sure. Well, what a great episode, guys. We got to try some Good Times Pizza. We got to have food from all around the world. We ate some seaweed. We drank some aloe.
We did it all today.
No Tide Pods. We learned that Dan is one of us and that he's a college dropout, and that makes him even more family than he was before the podcast started. So, any closing thoughts, gentlemen?
God bless the USA.
Enjoy Kerwood Festival if you're in the Owasso area. If you were in, this is Monday, so if you were in Owasso last weekend, enjoy the Kerwood Festival, and I hope that you watched the
Logan
Mayweather
Paul
fight
Mayweather.
because it was the best thing Zach's seen in a while.
Without
So-
saying it.
Without seeing it.
All right,
It's a bold
well,
move.
thank you all for joining us. As my mother always said, you can't and never could until you tried. So go out there and try something great, my friends, and don't take the easy way out.
We'll see you next time.